In this edition of KSC-TV News, Ali Krasovsky will look at the new ordinance for new bars in Keene. Taylor Morasudi looks into the impact of the economy on local ski resorts. And Dave Conlon explores the history of the Elliott Center.
Good evening and welcome to the March 12th edition of KSC-TV News. I'm Nikki Thompson.
And I'm Yann Jules. One of the first bars in Keene was Panucci's Ale House. Now Keene is home to over 10 bars and restaurants. The addition to Keene's nightlife is causing controversy among residents and city council members. Councillors have drawn up a draft of a possible bar ordinance, but the results are still uncertain. For more on this story, here is KSC-TV reporter Ali Krasovsky. For weeks, the Student Assembly has been debating if tobacco products should continue to be sold on campus. Some think that it is a student's right to buy cigarettes, while others think that it contradicts the image of Keene State's healthy campus. Reporter Rachel Keller has more on this story. The recession is not only worrying restaurants, but other businesses as well. It has definitely given a scare to ski resorts across the country. People are no longer booking plane tickets for vacation to go skiing, but filling up their tanks for less expensive day trips. Here is the reporter Taylor Morasudi with more on the story. The Historical Society of Cheshire County is featuring an exhibit about the history of the theatre. The exhibit's oldest artifact is a playbill dated 1798. The guest curator for this exhibit, Don Wilmoth, says it is very difficult to find playbills any earlier than the 19th century. The exhibit opened in November of last year. Wilmoth says that the Historical Society seems pleased with the public's response. However, Wilmoth says that it is a unique exhibit and he would like to see a better attendance. Here's Nikki Thompson for the story.
It's about that time to check the weather. It sure has been sloppy out there with the snow piles melting down and driveways turning into mini ponds. Let's go to the weather now to see how the rest of the week is shaping up.
Well, it sure is wet outside, or at least has been. Let's check out what your week is going to look like. Today, I expect mostly clear sky with a high of 28 degrees and a low of 15 degrees. Friday looks to be a clear day with a high of 29 degrees and a low of 14. Looking at this weekend, we have partly cloudy skies on Saturday with a high of 43 and a low of 26. And Sunday is going to look a little like Saturday, where we can expect the high to be in the lower 40s and the low in the upper 20s with mostly cloudy skies. That's it for the weather. Now back to Nikki at the desk. The Keene State women's lacrosse team fell in their home opener Tuesday afternoon 13-12 to Mount Holyoke College. The loss drops the team to 0-2 on the year. The Owls got strong play from sophomore attack Jill Kirk, scoring 4 goals in the game. The Owls made a strong comeback after trailing by 4 goals late to tie the score at 11 before finally falling. First-year coach Katie Arsenal says that the team hasn't figured out how to use the whole field and still has work to do. They play today at 4:30 against Westfield State, hoping to pick up the first victory of the year. For now a century, Keene State College has been regarded as one of the most remarkable schools in northern New England. Due to the college's long existence, many of the buildings on campus have undergone renovations and changes. One building has undergone many changes and has been used for various reasons. For more on this story, here is Dave Conlon.
This year,
Just a reminder, we are off for 2 weeks for spring break. The next newscast will air April 2nd. Thank you for watching this edition of KSC-TV News. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Bonsoir.